What's up everyone, it's Paul and Lafon bringing you another Overwatch League recap video.
Really get those angles going. You can see the damage boosted rockets just being pounding into damage, but only got losing the 1v1 to Dalton. Wasn't quite a 1v1, of course, he had the help of the Zenyatta. Dallas have to make a big play here. They have to press forward, they have to press the advantage, they have to get the damage in, and it's equal trades all over the place right now. Leap in coming in from Gamzu there, but he will fall. He had quite close to the edge, but he backs off eventually, and still no one has opened up this point yet. It's a bit of mayhem, a bit of chaos. Eventually it does go the way of the Vancouver Titans, but not before they lose almost everybody. Still, KSA has got the hog, he's got the hook, and he does bring down Doha. Still ready.
Very little
What are you doing, Doha?
What is going on right now?
Oh my goodness.
People just going for individual plays all over the place. He's still not going to switch his hero? No?
Nope. Staying on it. Paintbrush goes down. Trying to find an opening onto Dallas, maybe. Try and go for some sort of coordinated play here. Onigod has to maybe open things up himself. He uses the Paulisble, gets ate up there by KSA, but he still gets the kill regardless. KSA falling means that they're going to be lacking that damage, mitigation, no more shields in the fight. Dallas Fuel with 2 pickoffs, we're now on 85%. The longer this fight goes, the worse it is going to be for the Vancouver Titans. As we are reaching 90%, will anyone even be able to touch?
Yeah, nice little triple kill from Crimson. They've got to bring the magic.
Yep. Now, Shredlock managed to keep the overtime still going. Rolf goes in with the Transcendence just to try and keep his team alive desperately, but Shockwave will fall in the end. There's only a couple of players remaining now. Note lifts up KSA, but unfortunately won't get him much higher than couple of inches off the ground as he does fall from the initial damage. And as the overtime will burn, this looks more and more likely that we are going to be going to the 1-1 1-1 thus far in terms of rounds, which means that we're probably going to be heading over to the Mecha base.
Seems very likely. Dallas Fuel are just clearing people off the point. This one, a well-coordinated round, nice execution, and Onigod stepping up in a large way. After a rough opening for the brand new player.
What Dallas were running there, very, very scripted. And with these kills opening up for them, it looks like the Vancouver Titans are ever so close to taking away this first map against the Dallas Fuel. Scenario I didn't think they would even imagine to be happening, but there we have. Body shop. As you can see, Vancouver Titans falling quite low. Shockwave trying to go for something. Onigod's in a very nice perched position here. Headshot after headshot after headshot. Not able to get the kill though, and it's all Dalton in the kill feed. Might even find another one as well. It's going to use that Rayform just to back away. He needs to get healed up here. And a couple of stragglers who are just remaining behind, but this cart will move forward.
Yeah, despite all of those lovely, consistent headshots ringing out from Onigod's defense. In Vancouver, they make a small adjustment. They're able to roll through. Vancouver again are going to catch them, I think, here.
Oh, nice by Onigod, though. He wins the with a 1v1. Shockwave making a mistake of jumping there, making him a little bit easier to hit, a bit more predictable. See now the Gravitic Flux cancelled out. KSA unable to get it off here. Coalescence now going to be used by Crimzo as they're trying to take the fight in close quarters. That should favor the Dallas Fuel, regardless of what kind of situation's occurring, and there you have it. Dallas Fuel with the pickoffs necessary to stall them out, and now they get a nice little defense here at this section of Junkertown.
Even as they approach there, they don't really take that much damage onto the shield of Gamzu. Oh,
nice shatter! Wow. What is this, a shatter for ants? Look at him. All in the distance, laying down on the floor.
KSA still invests his Gravitic Flux there though, Brent, and I'm not sure I really understand that, unless they're making a change. This is so weird, Brent.
So strange, isn't it? But it's pretty much, you're trying to put the damage boost, I suppose, into Doha, but you don't have the nano boost that you'd normally have for a blade, and it just doesn't work, does it? Look at it. It's like, it's trying to split strategies. Dalton sends out a Dragon Strike, and he gets 2 kills with it and make it, I think that was 4 in total for him. Note's going to get the accretion, but Dalton's arrows are stronger. Beautiful set of plays there by Dalton, and I don't like what Dallas are doing here. So they make the nano boost, and Vancouver Titans can take this slow and steady now as they push in with their advantage.
Dallas have got a nano boost to be able to work with, and a pick onto Dalton, which could be pretty huge. Dalton's the majority of their shield damage at least, so Note can play a little more aggressive. Nano has already been used here onto Doha as well. He's built up to 50% of his blade already, or 44, 45%.
Well, they do get some kills here, so the mines do come out for Gamzu to get a bit of value there. Shockwave will end up going down to them. Just need to take out KSA. So 50 seconds remaining now for the Vancouver Titans to get a little bit more done to regroup, I suppose.
Bang, and note immediately with the gravitic flux.
Yeah.
It's going to be an immortality field, but they're still pumping a lot
Like
of
the
damage.
aggression, Nonny God! Look at that! 4 kills! Unreal performance. And that was all, realistically, no. Forcing out the immortality field with his gravitic flux. And yes, he didn't get the value, but he got them low enough. And that pulse bomb was just more than enough to just cleave through them. Shredlock has to touch this point now. He is going to trigger the overtime, but not much else after that, as he will fall in the end.
Rolf Weak caught out there as Onigod and Doha combined together, and the overtime is ticking down. Dallas Fuel with 4 players left alive. KSA is doing what he can, though.
Doha with the blade. That might be one of the first kills he's got with the blade all game long. Make it 2. Wonderful stuff. They should be able to stop this now, as Shockwave is the last man on the card. Shredlock is going to touch again. They try and push him away, but there we go. Environment, you know, you can't just plug a new player in and expect them to be playing up to the highest calibers. And of course, it's a difficult one at that. Dalton though sent it in. The arrow's doing so much damage, removing so many of these players. Doha desperately trying to clutch this up though. Dallas Fuel, okay, they get 3 picks. They might be able to get a couple more though. Gamsu with the power driver sends them down. The tanks are a little bit spread out here. It's going to be the supercharger committed by Shredlock. Shield going to be repositioned. Dragon coming in from the side is going to be splitting them up. No one can really be pushing into this one too effectively. Buying a lot of time with that supercharger. Shredlock with the passive damage takes out Doha behind them. I mean, just sending these shots in from afar. Gravitic Flux sends him straight up. No one's really on the cart right now. The Immortality Field does protect Note, does save him, but it goes down and Dalton finds the pick, and that is map number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Going to the Vancouver Titans. I don't... being so big, where coordination is important. On maps like Hollywood, where your angles are kind of forced, it's a lot easier, I think, to play together. It's a lot easier to connect those holds together. Nice Dragons traded out though, but Shockwave gets the better of it. Now he's working his way in there. Look at that. Stormara comes down. Gravitic Flux, send him right up. That's so much damage. Doha has to leap forward to try and even it out, but he will fall, and that means the Vancouver Titans are going to be cracking open this first checkpoint, especially with Doha on the high ground here. Nice attempt by Onigod, but doesn't really work out in his favor. Okay, goes for the fadeaway post bomb, but taken out by Rolf. Cheeky play, but unfortunately you'll know Steph Curry.
Pure desperation, though, because he was already caught out of position and didn't have the blinks available, so he has to go for something stylish like that, otherwise he's just definitely going to lose. And Gamsu's halts have not been followed up on anywhere near as much as Shredlock. The Vancouver Titans have been the more coordinated team, and now Dalton's unleashed to be able to feast on the backline and the tanks.
Yeah. With the amount of Zen we've been playing, and with no Brigitte, it's been... Alice now moving forward. They do lay down the shield. They've got a bit to work with here. Holt pushes them. The Dragon Strike doesn't really get much damage done. Forces the positioning, sure, but it seems to be all the Vancouver Titans right now, despite some heroics attempted by Onigod. Not getting the pickoffs, not getting the damage they needed.
KSA having a great map so far as well. He's always there at the front line, pumping out damage.
Earlier. Dangerous scenario right now for Dallas Field. Dangerous indeed. 40 seconds for the Vancouver Titans to work with. The Gravitic Flux brings down Note. So many players falling, no one can touch Dallas Fuel. Not a great showing, I think, but Vancouver Titans can be happy with this. 3 checkpoints, 40 seconds. That's a winnable game. Shield waters occurring on the front lines. A lot of damage by Doha once more, just being spammed out in these off angles. They do have a bit of positioning now. Dallas Fuel, wonderful little flick of the wrist there. Shockwave falls. That is going to do a lot of damage. It's going to do bits for them, in fact. But Dalton evens it out with Paintbrush going down. So, back in stage 1. Dragon Strike, though, going to be splitting them up. Slow fight, very slow. Vancouver Titans winning it seems like, but it could be anyone's game. And you got to remember, Dallas Fuel, any pickoffs they get, any trade, it works out in their favor.
Certainly does, and Crimzo, he's got all the space in the world right now as Dallas Fuel tanks push the Vancouver Titans back. He just unloads into them. Picks up 2 kills for himself, and Onigod finding the cleanup. A pretty decent play from Dallas. They had somebody flank.
Yeah, good prioritization and positioning. Nice hold. Locks him away, pulse bomb into the corner. KSA is on 1 HP, I kid you not. He will go down. Onigod finding that one. Moving away, and Dallas are running away with it. 3 minutes on the clock. Almost 4, in fact. You see the Storm Arrows coming through. They've got to come up big right now. They have to find some sort of advantage, but Dallas Fuel are pressing theirs right into them. Finding so many pickoffs. This time is looking fantastic right now. Dalton, he gets a kill into Paintbrush. He needs to find a bit more than that, though. They build up a Transcendence, they utilize it, and they're pushing this card so much further in now. Only a couple of players remaining. No one can really bring down Karkar, but finally he falls. It's just KSA left remaining. Now the Transcendence is going to be used by Rolf here to stall this one out. It's going to be a hard one for them, though. 2 minutes, Rolf falls down as that Discord Orb helps Onigod get the one clip. And that's going to be full completion in the end. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. That's a lot of time to work with. The high ground here. KSA's in trouble. Has to use his grabs just to survive. Now the positioning is flipped around a little bit, but Dallas going to be collapsing onto them. There needs to be some sort of pick-off here, and Doha goes down. Shockwave, though, he's in a precarious position. Onigod hunting him, desperately trying to bring him down. He was so low. It's a fight that normally Onigod would be the one coming up clutch here.
Look at Shockwave up on the high ground.
Yeah,
he's already killed Crimzo, takes down Paintbrush as well, and just rips the door open for the Vancouver Titans.
Beautiful positioning for him, recognizing where he needed to be. More importantly, winning the crucial flank war. That 1v1 is Onigod's
situations because it means that you leave less players on the payload. I think Vancouver really just have to play the floor.
Yep, Rolf's in trouble. He was getting dove upon in the backline there, but that Dragon Strike got so much work done. Gamsu is so low. Shockwave already with another pick up. Dalton with a follow-up. It's looking good right now for the Vancouver Titans. Dallas Fuel crumbling, despite the fact that Vancouver Titans realistically were at every disadvantage. They had to give up the high ground. They had to push the cart. They had to prioritize that. I think that may have been cancelled, but I still think the Dallas Fuel have a huge advantage with this one. Transcendence going to be used. It fades away. Onigod follows it up, and a lot of damage from this Dragon Strike means that the rest of Dallas can't follow it up. So finally, they will be able to put an end to this push, but not before the Vancouver Titans get 5 on the board. The following 2 checkpoints after that. I mean, they only had a minute.
It's high ground. Surely they know where he is, and Doha's going to go up there.
At
least they've scouted him. But Shockwave could find just some easy picks if they leave him up here.
Oh, trying to take the 1v1. That was a huge advantage. Now the Dragon Strike pulls them all together, but that's going to be the Transcendence keeping them alive. Crimzo, surely not the Charlie 9. I don't want to see it. Not here, not right now. Josh Dalton absolutely demolishing them. Dallas Fuel inches away, but not quite good enough. Only a singular player remains, and it will be not enough. The Vancouver Titans sweeping the Dallas Fuel. And they're going to get the win. Their first win since this roster rebuild. The Vancouver Titans, I mean, they could be quite pleased with.
To stay up to date with all things Overwatch League, make sure to check out one of our other recap videos.